Tell me, what do you think happens when an HOA tries to control a herd of goats? Yeah, it doesn't end well. These folks thought they were teaching me a lesson by nailing my ranch gates shut, but the only thing they taught me was how much destruction a herd of hungry goats can do when they're trapped. By the time it was over, their property lines weren't just crossed, they were obliterated. So here's where it all started. I walked out early one morning with my coffee in hand, ready to let the goats out like I do every day. But when I reached the gate, it wouldn't open. At first, I thought the latch was jammed. Then I noticed the boards, actual wooden planks, nailed across the posts, sealing my gate shut. Turns out, the HOA decided my ranch entrance was a visual nuisance. Their solution: just nail it shut like some kind of outlaw barricade. No warning, no notice, nothing. Now here's what the HOA didn't know. Goats don't care about rules. Goats don't wait for permission. My herd stood there staring at that gate, and within minutes they were plotting. One goat jumped the fence, two squeezed underneath. Then the whole herd just started following, scrambling, chewing, head-butting until, bam, they were free. Not onto my property. No, straight onto the HOA's prized community land. And let me tell you, goats don't stroll, they charge. First stop, the HOA president's flower garden. Dozens of bright roses gone in seconds. Then the herd moved on, chewing bark off trees, ripping up turf, trampling garden beds. They even found the community bulletin board and knocked it flat into the mud. By the time the HOA patrol showed up, it was absolute chaos. Imagine 30 goats climbing cars, standing on porches, and chewing through electrical cords for the decorative. Lights. Neighbors weren't even mad, they were filming. Phones out, laughing, cheering, posting online, and there I was, just leaning against the fence, sipping my coffee, watching the HOA's precious, perfect neighborhood get devoured by four-legged wrecking machines, when the HOA president finally stormed up to me, red in the face, yelling about property damage and liability. I didn't argue. I just shrugged and said, "Hey, you locked the gate, they had to go somewhere." You should have seen the look on their faces, pure defeat. The HOA wanted control, but they unleashed something they couldn't stop: goat chaos. So what's the lesson? Simple. Don't try to cage what you can't control, especially not goats. They don't care about your rules, your fences, or your property lines. And as for the HOA, let's just say their perfect lawns aren't so perfect anymore. My goats made sure of that. If you enjoyed watching the HOA get a taste of their own medicine, hit that like